Hi again, everyone. Tony Ventrella, Cliff McCrath. This is Nubs Nuggets on SoundersFC.com. We've got campers behind us. Sounders Youth Camp going on for springtime, and of course several more camps coming up this summer. As I think of kids learning to play soccer, what's the first thing you teach them? You have a kid coming in raw, never saw a soccer ball in his life, doesn't know what to do. What do you do?
Well, there's a term that developed in training here the past maybe 2 or 3 decades called the lube run. And it was stolen from getting your car warmed up in the days when you had to warm a car up before you actually got in and drive it, which doesn't require it now. So you kind of get them moving, and if there's trees around, make a snake kind of run back and forth in the trees, and sooner or later you get back, and now you get them connected to the ball. And there's no substitute for that. You certainly don't want to preach, and if they're a certain age, you don't want any more than a 7-second introduction. But then get them into dribbling. And then some say, well, I can't do it. Well, you don't really try to teach them at that age. What you do is create a game, get them involved in the game, and then you progress from there.
Well, it makes a lot of sense. So you've done it with approximately how many kids since you started?
Well, if you talk about the formal attendance at our camps over the years, probably 70,000 plus. And that is really every age. We say 7 to 17, now it's 7 to 70, because you've got a lot of adults who love the game and have grown up with their kids. And a lot of the Sounders followers today are kids that were kids back in the old days when the Sounders were in town. And those people really are in love with the game. So you kind of advance from the basics to the more technical skills, and you do the whole gamut of basic fundamentals, and pretty soon you've got them out there and playing.
Here's the test for you. Here's the test. Come up with a nugget that involves the kid's first exposure to the world's game.
Well, there is a phrase that says, "A little child shall lead them." And regardless of what the parents might think, if you just kind of be quiet long enough to watch what your kids are doing and then kind of follow them, you probably won't have to spend much time in therapy in years later.